Have you ever seen a fluency tree with its widespread branches and bearing fruit? And have you ever noticed how this tree has grown, how this tree has matured so much that it is now bearing the fruit, ripe fruit? The secret is its roots, which are providing its the nourishment and the nutrients. Now, in your spoken English, the right kind of nutrients means the right kind of steps at the right kind of stages. Only then you can get your fluency, because fluency means to speak English well. At present moment, if you are watching this video, it means that you are understanding English. You have enough vocabulary in your brain. The basic problem lies with your spoken English. Either you feel hesitant, either you feel nervous, or you are just afraid to make mistakes. This is the reason. Now I am going to start with the very first stage, the first ladder. You can say it the first ladder. Have you ever witnessed the ladder? What is the function of ladder? The function of ladder is to get to your destination, to reach to your destination. Now you are standing here and you are just thinking, should I step on the ladder first? Should I jump? Should I do? What should I do? Should I stand still? These are your confusing thoughts. And the more you procrastinate, the more you delay, the harder it will become. And the more hesitant you will become, the more fearful you will become. So the very first thing is to get into that process. The first stage, the very first stage, if you are just a beginner, because it's wrong to say that you add from the zero, from the scratch, because if you can understand, because we all have read English as a subject. We have vocabulary, we have word bank, we have some sentence structures, some simple sentence structures, and even we know the basic or the main tenses. Some correction rules are there. Each and everything is present. The basic thing is to get into touch of English language. The first stage, if you are just a beginner, what you are supposed to do, what kind of steps, where should you start and how should you start? These are the two questions. Where should you start and how should you start? Now this question is resolved with stage number 1, that is called the survival or the manageable English. Now what is manageable English? Manageable English means that when you are in the environment where there is the only requirement that you should speak English, no other language is required, but you are equipped with the main words that can convey the sense of the structure. For example, if you are just visiting an area in which only English is understood, now you are feeling thirsty. How would you convey your message? Certainly you know thirsty, number 2, water. If you just come across a stranger and you just say that thirsty, water, the other person would say that he is feeling thirsty and he needs to drink water. Either he will direct you towards some restaurant or nearby shop so that you can satisfy your thirst. If you are feeling hungry, you just have to say hungry, or you just place your hand on your belly. It means that you are feeling hungry. Or you can say hungry food. It means that you are feeling hungry, or you are hungry and you want some food. So this is the exact way. Or your neighbor or some relative asks you the question, where is your son or where is your daughter? And you just have to say, son, homework, son, out of house, son, school, son, academy, and your purpose is done. This is called manageable or survival English. Now, very first thing, you should inculcate in yourself is to be curious. Always be curious to know about the things, to know about the names of the things and how to describe those things. Always be curious to know about the names of the things, so that you have basic understanding, basic vocabulary, manageable survival vocabulary in order to convey your message or to make the sense clear in front of other speaker. Number 2 stage, the quite important stage, is don't wait to speak. This is quite important because all the English learners, they have studied English language as a subject in their academic schools and colleges and universities. And they are just waiting for the perfect moment to arrive when they will be perfect in grammar, vocabulary, sentence structure, sentence patterns. Only then they can speak English well. This notion is certainly wrong. The very first day when you take this decision that I am going to learn this language, I am going to speak this language, you have to speak this language from the very first day. Because the more you procrastinate, the more you delay, the harder or the most challenging it would become. Because it will create doubts, it will create hesitation, it will create fear in your mind that it is a vast language, how can I convey, how can I speak? You have to believe that I can speak. You have to utilize whatever is in your brain, whether it is a manageable vocabulary or whether it is a survival language. So, number 3 point stage is consume the right content. Very important point, very important point. Consume right kind of content. For example, if you are following the wrong person who does not know how to speak the right words, who does not know the suitability of words in the correct context, you will follow the same mistakes. So it's important to consume vast content in English language and the right kind of person. Number 4 point is practice right technique. Now we are giving you tons and tons of techniques, and if you follow my channel, there are hundreds and hundreds of techniques lying there. I have described each and every technique almost. Now you should not follow each and every technique. No, you have to follow the technique according to your own caliber, according to your own suitability of time. Don't blindly follow each and every technique told by the English trainer. They are teaching you variety of techniques so that you can pick any one of your own choice according to your ability. This is important. In a video, I have recently described a technique of using the images and uploading your status on your WhatsApp with your description of what you visualize in that image. This is fantastic technique. If it really works for you, try this technique. But choose the right kind of method so that you can have a right kind of results. Final stage. Focus on accuracy from the very start. If you are just entangling, if you are just confused about the grammatical errors, about your correction rules, if you are not certain about the basic grammar, then you will fumble, you will feel hesitant, you will feel blankness of mind, and there will be very issues. The issue of your confidence level. Either I am wrong or right in choosing or in using this grammatical structure or grammatical pattern. So pay close attention to all basic grammatical rules and basic tenses as well. Because 3 major tenses, present simple, past simple and future simple tense, approximately accounts for 85% of English language. If you can master these things, because present simple tense describes your daily routine, habits, what is happening in the world. Past always described about your past activities, and future describes what you are going to plan in future, what is going to be happened in future. So if you have the ability to have accuracy in the basic grammar, basic tenses, then you will see that a rise of a boost of confidence level, because these are the lion's share. These techniques are lion's share, and they are actually supporting having a grip to hold this tree on a strong foundation, and your tree will flourish and have more and more and more fruit on its branches. If you really like this idea of tree fluency or fluency tree with its fruits, let me know in comment section. And how would you find its roots, and what is your perspective and what are your opinion regarding its roots, because roots are the play a major role in having a strong footage or strong holding of the tree. So till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.